Hey guys, Danny Lightning here with another War Robots video. So in this latest update, they've changed the way you buy or build robots. Alright, so that's what we're going to look at. Some robots and weapons now, you can only buy with gold or silver, and they can no longer be built in the workshop. So we're going to go look at this real quick. First off, let's look at the new workshop again really fast. So we're going to see how to actually build a robot in the workshop. So I'm just going to go ahead and I've got all these slots full with Spectre things. So I'm going to go ahead and cancel this. If I want to cancel something I'm building, all I have to do is hit the little X. I'll hit cancel. It'll give me all of my gold back. So I just canceled that. Now if I want to buy this again, it says repeat. So all I got to do is click repeat, and it'll buy the exact same thing again. But I don't want to do that, so I'm going to X that out. So now I have an empty workshop slot. Alright, so I'm going to click on this. Over here, let me move my camera. It says robots or weapons. So let's go look at the robots and the weapons, alright? You can choose 1 day up here on the top, or you can choose 3 days. So I'm always going to choose 3 days worth of components. I don't want to build 1 day, because you see right here with 1 day, like for this Fury, you're only going to get 80 components. That's not very many. For 3 days you're going to get 230 components. Same thing for the weapons, alright? And you'll notice there's a lot less weapons in here than there used to be, because so many things now are only gold or silver instead, so you can't build a lot of these in the workshop. Same with robots, the list is a lot smaller. Alright, but anyways, I'm going to choose 3 days, and it's going to cost me for the Spectre 950,000 silver to get 170 of these tokens. Now I was paying 1.2 million for 400, so this thing has just become a lot more expensive, and I believe it's even going to take longer to build this now. But I'm halfway there, so I guess I'm over halfway there on this guy. So I guess I'm just going to go ahead and purchase that. So now I've got all 6 slots full of Spectre stuff, components. So I'm going to finish building this guy, alright? So now let's go and actually look at the robots and the weapons really quick. So this is kind of a pain in the butt, but this is the easiest way to get into the store to actually see what stuff costs. I don't know why they did this, but this is a real pain. They need to change this so there's an actual store button somewhere. But if I click on change robot down at the bottom here, I can click on inventory, or I can click on to store. So I'm going to click on to store. And as you'll see down here, this one's 75,000 silver. That's the only way you can buy that one. Next one, 75,000 silver. The next one, 250 gold. So you can only buy this guy with gold. Alright, there's one that's silver. That one's silver. That one's only bought with gold. This one's only bought with gold. And when we find one that shows it still needs components to be built, alright, we're going to click on that and look at it, because this is a little different now, okay? So this one's 1500 gold. If I were to click on that, it would actually instantly buy that. So don't click on anything unless you actually plan to buy it, unless it shows components. But if it shows gold or silver, do not click on that unless you're trying to buy it. Alright, so now the Galahad can only be bought with gold. He costs 5,000 gold. Alright, there's one with silver. Alright, that one's bought with gold. Gold. So the Rhino and the Carnage are gold only now. Okay, let's look at this guy, the Hover. Now it still says 10,000 components to get this guy, so let's click on this. So you can either buy him with gold, or you can still produce him in the workshop. Alright, so you got 2 options on that, which is kind of nice. Alright, you got the Lancelot. So you can buy him with 5,000 gold, or you can produce him in the workshop. Let's look at another robot that's a little different. Alright, like this guy here, if you click on the components, you can buy him with real money, which is going to cost you $100, which that's kind of crazy. That's a lot of money to buy a robot. You know, if these robots were like 20 bucks or 30 bucks, that's doable. $100 though, I don't think so. Not for me. Maybe for some people, but not for me. Alright, so you can produce him in the workshop, or you can buy him with real money. Alright, the Inquisitor, 2,000 gold, or you can produce him in the workshop. Same thing with this guy, real money. He's going to cost you $100, or you can make him the workshop. Alright, now the Fujin is now a silver robot, so you can buy him with 5 million silver. You can now buy the Falcon with gold. 7,000, that's a lot of gold. Alright, the Raijin is now a 4,000 gold unit instead of building him in the workshop. So it's basically the same thing for weapons. It's even more of a pain in the ass to get into the weapons store, because you have to click on the robot, you have to click on equip, then you have to click on a weapon, and then to store, okay? So you can see it's the same thing here. 1,200 gold for that. Let's actually look at the heavy weapons, because I saw there was something in the heavy weapons that I saw that I found pretty appealing. Alright, so I'm going to click on to store. For example, the Avengers, unfortunately, you can only buy these with gold now. You can no longer build these in the workshop. So I just built 2 of those, and I'm glad I got them off before this happened, because I probably wouldn't have spent the gold on them. But like the Viper, alright, I would really like to have this new Viper weapon. If you click on this one, that's 5,000 gold. Now this is weird because you can only buy them with gold, but it still shows components down here. All the other ones that are gold only show gold only down here. So I think they messed up. I think they made a mistake and forgot to change this one. But this lockdown weapon, real money or the workshop. This guy, real money or the workshop. This guy, real money or the workshop. The dragons are now real money or the workshop. And this guy is either money or the workshop. Alright, I think that pretty much sums it all up. Now, if you did have, like, say you had, alright, the Raijin is now gold only. Say you had a bunch of components for the Raijin, but you can no longer get it in the workshop. If you had all 10,000, they were supposed to just go ahead and give you the robot. So if you had look in your inventory, you might actually see some robots that they gave you. But say you only had 9,000 Raijin components, they're supposed to reimburse you for those components with silver. So unfortunately, if you were in the middle of building something that is no longer able to be built in the workshop, you lost all those components, but they compensated you with silver. Or if you had enough but just didn't buy the robot yet, then they compensated you with the robot. At least that's how it was supposed to have worked. So I think that pretty much sums it up on how to get robots and weapons now. You know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and look at some of the medium and light weapons now. So I mean, I pretty much summed it up. So if you want to end this video, at this point I'm just kind of rambling on about stuff. But alright, Punishers. You can buy those with silver. Mullets, silver. Orkans are gold. Hydras are gold. Those are silver. Tyrans are gold. You can buy the Ballistas for gold. The Storms are gold. Alright. The Ion is now gold or workshop. This guy, real money only. Alright. Vortex, gold or workshop. Alright, so the Scourge, I'd really like to have a set of those. They're 4,790 gold though. That's pretty high priced, but you can still build those in the workshop, which is cool. I plan to build some of those. You got your Shock Train, real money, or you can make it in the workshop. Alright, so let's look at the light weapons. So let's go over to this guy. Let's go to store. Alright, so you got your Punishers for silver, you got your Spirals for silver, Your pins for silver magnums are 1,000 gold. That's a pretty good deal. Mullets are silver. Aphids are 750 gold. That's pretty cheap. That's not bad. Geckos 750 gold. Alright, so all those weapons that show gold are no longer able to be built in the workshop. You got your Pinetta for silver only. Okay, that one's silver. This is gold only. The Gust is now gold only, which is unfortunate because I was planning on building a couple of those at some point. This Sting weapon, 2,500 gold. The Spark is gold ore workshop. Shredder, gold ore workshop. The Halo, gold ore workshop. Alright, so that pretty much covers everything, I believe. So that's how you build or buy things on the new update. I kind of wish they would have left everything in the workshop and maybe given you the option to buy the other stuff with gold or silver, but still had it inside of the workshop actually. I think that would be a little better. So I've only got 3,448 gold, so I think I'm going to save up for once I get 5,000 gold again. I'm probably going to buy one of those Vipers. I would actually love to have 2 Vipers to put on my Ragin. Because on that one skirmish mode, I got to play a Ragin with those Vipers, and man, it was awesome. I loved it. The Zeuses are really good on here. I think the Punisher, not the Punishers, the Avengers are really nice on here. I prefer the Zeus, but my favorite thing on here so far has been that Viper in that skirmish mode. I also really like the Trebuchets on here. Those hit really hard. You could put Tridents on here. Tridents are a little weird. I have one of those and I didn't really like it. It's really easy to miss your enemy with the Trident. It fires off like 3 bullets or something like that, 3 or 4, and it's really easy to miss. Maybe that's changed. I haven't used it for a while. It was several years ago the last time I tried to use a Trident, so they might have changed it. I tell you, I'm trying to get used to this guy with some Orkans or Tyrans on there, but I don't know. I've never really had much luck playing this guy, but I'm starting to get a little better with him. I might get like 1.5 kills out of him before I die. Thing is, like, energy weapons tear this guy down so fast. It's crazy. His energy shield though is awesome. I mean, it regenerates so fast. It's hard to take down his energy shield. I usually put the Hydras on him and annoy the heck out of people. But I'd like to learn to play this guy with some different stuff. But anyways, that's pretty much the deal with how to build robots on the new update 4.5, I believe it is. If you click on the little mail button here, alright, workshop compensation inbound. So if you click on details, that should explain about if you had the components and you can no longer build that in the workshop. If you click on details, that should explain about that more. Update 4.5, what's new? If you click on details, it plays a quick video that quickly explains a few of the new things in the update. And then you got over here, so that's pretty much it. Alright, I'm going to end this video. If you like my videos, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Alrighty, thanks.